Join me as I
Yes,
navigate
so we're all
entrepreneurship with a
incorporated,
tech co founder and structured
but
work life
then
balance.
hopefully starting to that the product is out with paying customers already utilizing it and using it in their shops around July.
Doesn't might be too early to ask you, but like, what's something that you're doing now, like really easy for you now, but back in July, August, like, man, this should have kicked my butt, right? Like something like you now, like, man, how was it so hard for me? It's the simplest thing you remember.
Oh, I don't know because I mean I'm still in the kind of incubation period, right? So everything is still painful. Uh,
But let me ask this: what's of all the things you're doing right now? What's one thing you wish you could? Okay, if I could get rid of one thing to someone else, it'd make my life a lot easier.
because I started as a solo founder. And I've always known if I find my Vietnamese tech co-founder, it will be easier. And it took me probably like a month and a half in the program without my co-founder. And all conversations I've had is about my co-founder. And then once I've had it, he's committed, he's on board, has been helping. Everything is easier. Conversation, especially because I'm not a tech founder. So every conversations, because I know the tech, but then you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So
You know the tech, but you know if you're the one coding the tech, the company's doomed to fail.
will not even start, So it's easier now. It gives me and the company credibility that I just don't that not do I only know about consumer strategy when it comes to beauty industry, but then the actual technology that it requires is already there and it's possible.
Well, talk about this. How do you? So this is part of advice from myself, right? So one reason I'm here is like trying to find either a tech co-founder or a tech fit person, right?
No.
So talk about how you find your tech co-founder and you're like for me to go about finding a tech co-founder or a tech group.
Just for me, I think the advice and my husband had to like really like tap me a couple of times. Like, do not jump on the first tech person that you think is the right fit for you. Because especially for non-tech people, right? You'll be like, oh my God, you know how to do this. You're a solutions architect. You've done this. Let's do it. But then it's actually more than that. He's probably the third or the fourth, and even like goes both ways, right? The third or the fourth tech founder that I met before I realized that he's the one that I'm looking for in a co-founder. Like, tech is the start of the conversation, but then the vision, really cheesy as it is, cliche as it is, you need to have a certain level of alignment in your values at the very least. Yeah.
So what made you go with this co-founder versus someone else? What's to see about him? Like, okay, this is the person.
Uh, when, because I mean, his experience, his background is what I was looking for. But then for me, what said it all was when he and I'm superstitious. I'm from a developing country, right? So when he had used the word, "We're doing this to make our dream come true," so that's there. That's immediately it clicked that I'm not just the one who has this vision, but he shares what I'm trying to do, my vision and things like that. So it's just really like dating, like I just realized that, he's like really not just into it, but he really wants to make it happen.
And y'all do like daily meeting with
Yeah.
people?
So we meet at least like,
It's only you two right now.
yeah,
Right?
two right now. So we were just together yesterday, at least twice a week. We're talking online the whole time, but now there's really no need for us.
It's in here, go to the city. Or,
Yes.
so what do you do with this? Like, my experience, a lot of non-tech founders, they have no picture, right? Like, here's my vision, developer. If you ever do this one day,
Yeah.
but in reality, like even like the one page of internet takes like 20 pages of code, right? So how do you like balance like, hey, dude, I hook you up on I need to like hurry this up versus okay, I know there's a lot of code, the
Yeah.
communication.
For me, it's like just trusting that he knows more on that end, because there's a certain level of trust in, for example, the business model, the business strategy, he will have his input, but he would always be like, but I trust your judgment on this. So I have to reciprocate that in the sense that I always tell him my concerns, how, especially when it comes to timeline. Timeline is always right, but like what you said, I have zero idea on how thing is built. So if he says this is how much it's gonna take, how long it's gonna take, then I'm taking his word for it. Also because I know that he's already considered every possible way to make it faster, to make it cheaper, to make it more convenient and comfortable for the both of us.
Now, this guy, I'm presuming you're like a born and raised in Vietnamese.
Yes. Yeah.
So was he? I'm guessing his English like pretty good as yours.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like when it comes to communication,
Pretty
yeah,
thinking power.
and it's like a tech guy, right? So it's like very straightforward.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that because like I'm the person who has to like navigate. So at some point, I mean,
Yeah.
for you too, right? You have to like go in circles, but then he's like, okay, so I appreciate that.
Okay. And then can you talk about how you decided to do the equity split between you and him?
Easy. And I know it's unconventional or unorthodox because I was I was a solo founder, but then it was easy for me to split the equity 50-50 because I recognize that without him, this will not happen. That without him, this is just an idea. He really is making it happen.
I'm sure the people at FI told you, hey, do any equity splits at 50-50. Everyone still don't do that, right?
Yeah.
So what was your answer to that? That's just what you wanted.
Good for you. But then it's like, but that's what I mentioned earlier, right? Like a lot of people has so many inputs in what you're doing, but then it felt right for me. It felt right. And also because I want to foster that culture, like that environment of like transparency and the trust of like, and it goes both ways, right? Okay, you have 50% of the company, so you're incentivizing
In
more.
reality, right now, you're saying another thing right now, right? Like I joke around all the time when I tell people, hey,
Oh no.
to me, it's like if you tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna give you 10% of equity, that's like me telling you, hey, see that pot of gold there,
Right.
it's yours. I just probably you're not getting pot of rainbow.
Or like you see that business registration certificate. Yeah, it's like 50-50 at this point, but like really means nothing, right? Yeah.
So what's been like something fun for you as far as being an entrepreneur so far?
That I'm stressing out for myself because like what I said, like advertising has been so traumatic, and like this is me like tooting my own horn, but then I've made people a lot of money and I've never saw that money on my end. So at least now I'm like slaving. I'm like, okay, I'm not sleeping, but because it was the same thing when I was in advertising, but I never see the results really. I never see, the sales because it's all in the business owners' pockets.
Do you have like a set schedule every day that you follow, or you
Yes.
like we can get you have a schedule?
Yeah, so I try to stick with a Monday to Friday. That's where to spend at least like 6 hours on like, I'll do my thing in the morning and then at night, but then to make sure that, meeting people, working on what needs to be done legally, like accounting, potential partners, potential customers, and like helping looking over the tech development as well.